Da da. Rocky's gonna win.
He'll kill you to death.
That's right. That's a mick. That's a mickism.
He'll kill you to death.
Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Zen Pop. Cinema therapy.
You got it.
For your mind, your heart, and your
Soul.
soul.
And, we're Gen Xers, so we tend to, do these Gen X movies. And this is Rocky month. We did Rocky 2, and this week we get to do Rocky 3.
And next week?
Rocky 4.
And then the week after that?
We're moving to something else.
Yeah, we are going to move on. Even though I do feel a little guilty. We got to move on from Rocky.
Why do you feel guilty, though?
Because Rocky Balboa is a great movie. And we're not talking about it.
But people don't really know. These are the movies. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the Rocky movies. Don't you think? Everything else. Creed is its own franchise.
Yeah.
And that's starting a whole new thing. But, Rocky, as we've discussed many times.
I'm
Rocky
okay
5.
with sweeping Rocky 5 aside.
Okay.
I think we should spend a little bit of time at the end of next week's podcast just with a quick 2 cents on Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa.
Totally up to you.
Okay.
I yawn while I even say it. You can do that.
Have you seen Rocky Balboa?
Yes. You and I watched it together.
And you didn't like it?
No, it's not that I didn't like it. It doesn't have any memories and history and...
It's because you were a grown-up when you watched Rocky Balboa.
It doesn't sit these other movies I've seen many times, which is, this is Rocky 3 is where we venture into the 80s and you can feel it. It's 1982 and you can feel it.
So I'm not going to go over the cast because the cast is the same with the exception of 2 people.
2 people being Clubber Lang, Mr. T.
Yep.
And
whose real name is Lawrence T. something or other.
Lawrence T.
Lawrence something or other. And he was raised by a mom and really Christian dude, which I didn't know about until I watched a little YouTube clip on Mr. T last night. I wonder what Mr. T looks like in 2026. Does he get the mohawk with the gray hair?
Probably.
That'd be interesting. And then the other one is Hulk Hogan. He was in this, even though that's not his real name either.
Hulk Hogan passed.
Yes, he did. So those are the 2 big additions to it. It was nominated for 1 Academy Award, sweetie.
Eye of the Tiger.
That's right. Did it win?
No.
What won instead?
I believe it was The Year of An Officer and a Gentleman and Up Where We Belong won Best Song. Which, I kind of believe that. And I'm good with that.
Are you really?
Yes, great song.
I know, sweetie, but is it as good as, Eye of the Tiger?
Well, totally different vibe.
Yeah.
And if I just think that Up Where We Belong tends to be more of an Academy Award winning type song because I mean,
it's just a great song.
It is, and in some ways, this song stood the test of time a little more. But we all know that final scene from An Officer and a Gentleman.
Yes, we do.
Pretty poignant.
Yes, it is.
So
very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the other songs were? That I actually happen to know what the other songs were.
No idea. Those are the only 2 I remember.
Some song called "How Do You Keep the Music Playing?" From Best Friends.
I don't even know that movie.
I'm gonna.
Oh wait, Chevy Chase, Goldie Hawn.
Not Chevy Chase.
Goldie Hawn. Charles Grodin.
Burt Reynolds. Sounds so early 80s, isn't it?
So 80s.
So that was the one, and then there's another song, If We Were in Love, and it says, Yes, comma, Georgia, Placido Domingo.
Okay.
No idea what that is, so I'm not going to play that. And then there's one other one called It Might Be You.
Oh, Tootsie. Yeah. That's a great song, too.
So how do you rank these? My God, so early 80s. It makes me, sad and... I don't know, it just takes me back there.
Well, and you know what's interesting about, because I'm going to just talk about these 3 songs.
Yeah.
Eye of the Tiger, Up Where We Belong, and then Might Be You by Joey Bishop.
I don't know.
I don't even know who it is, but I think that might be right. Or maybe not. But all three of them are not just, hey, let's throw in a song.
Mm-hmm.
They're really important to the movie. They're like montage songs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Or actually, Up Where We Belong, it's kind of played in the background a lot,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then it's played at the end. Eye of the Tiger.
So what does it mean? The lift is up where we belong? What's the lift?
Love lifts us up.
Oh, I thought it's the lift is up where we belong. It's not?
No, it's
Love lifts. Oh my God, that song
up
makes so
where
much
we-
more sense now.
You're like, it should have won.
I am the worst person when it comes to lyrics. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Todd's not great with the lyrics.
No.
With the words.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be like, this reminds me of you, and he's like, what is it saying?
Yes.
What are they saying?
I don't know. Okay, so
Let's set the scene about Rocky 3.
let us set the. All right. Set the scene. We have what is the scene here?
1982.
$270 million worldwide it
Wow.
made.
Wow.
That's a lot of money. $17 million budget. So this movie kind of followed Sylvester Stallone. Rocky, as a fictional character, was similar to Sylvester Stallone, which I kind of learned.
Correct.
Because Rocky 1 and Sylvester Stallone, they're both nobodies.
Yep.
Rocky 2 is, can you prove it to me?
Yep.
Rocky 3 is, you now are showered with success. How do you handle
You're
it?
famous.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's what I have. And I also...
So it's what we would kind of call meta,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And it's like and Sylvester Stallone. Uh-oh, my light went out. Sylvester Stallone wrote and directed this as well.
Yeah.
So, as you said, it was from his perspective.
It's going to stay out. It's dead.
Oh.
Dead as a doornail. But you got that one, sweetie.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. For those of you who didn't watch tonight or a few nights ago, I'm going to just kind of remind you what happens. Rocky is on top of the world. He's a champion. He's rich. He's famous. But he's soft. Until a hungry, vicious challenger named Clubber Lang calls him out publicly, and Mickey...
Hey, woman.
Hey, woman. Hey, woman. And Mickey, his aging trainer, tries to shield him from the fight. Rocky ignores the warning. Mickey collapses from a heart attack in the chaos backstage, and Clubber destroys Rocky in how many rounds, sweetie?
Like 2 or 3.
I think it's 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
And what's interesting is the beginning of the fight, he comes out doing really well for like the first 30 seconds.
He's landing some
He
hits.
looks polished.
Mm-hmm.
Act 2, Mickey dies. Hold on a second.
It's rough. Because he's just laying there on a slab in the locker room.
He is. Rocky is broken, and his old rival Apollo Creed steps in with a radical offer. Train in Los Angeles. Train his way. Rediscover the hunger. Rocky battles self-doubt, fear, and the eye of the tiger. He's lost. While Adrian confronts him with hard truth about why he's really afraid to fight again, also known as the beach scene.
Sweetie, we got everything but the truth.
We are going to play a little bit of that scene, I believe, because it's kind of intense. 3, Rocky, leaner. I think this dude weighs like 197 pounds, and Clubber Lang weighs like 240.
Well, no, Sylvester Stallone got down to 155.
No, it can't be 150.
Honey, I'm not lying. Stallone dropped from 195 to 155. Training so brutal, it caused memory loss.
I'm going to go ahead. So first of all, in the movie, they say he weighs, so because when he's facing Hulk Hogan,
he's 202.
202.
And then when he's facing Clubber Lang, they say he's 195.
Yeah.
But they also pretend in these movies he's taller than he is.
That's true.
So I'm not making this up.
So you're telling me Sly weighed 155.
He trained
Holy
so
cow.
intensely. He said that he only drank eggs. He had 6 eggs and 1 piece of toast a day.
That's crazy.
So yeah, 155 is insane. But he said he only had 2% body fat.
Yeah, 2.5%. And I think most human beings have about 25% or something.
So
like
if
that.
you can believe this one, that he only has 2% body fat, you can believe the 155.
Yes, that's true. Rocky, leaner and reborn, faces Clubber in a rematch, absorbing punishment early before turning the tide with speed, heart, and the restored fire that made him a champion.
Sweet, is that all you got?
He wins by TKO. Is that right?
He knocks him out.
But that's KO. That's not TKO.
What's TKO?
Technical knockout. That means the ref kind of says you're done.
I thought he was knocked him out.
Yeah, he can't get up. And ends the film with a private rematch against Apollo, which I hope to talk about. The rematch.
Ding.
So what else do you have for set the scene?
Okay, let's see. I will set the scene, like you said, 270 million worldwide, biggest in the franchise at that point, second highest grossing film globally that year.
Not bad.
Pretty significant.
Any idea what won that year?
I bet it was E.T.
I don't know. I'm going to look it up.
I think it was E.T., 1982.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about... I think I'll save a lot of this for random facts.
Okay.
Because I think we got the gist of the movie. I will say this. Hulk Hogan didn't believe that he was really being asked to be in the movie because he got a Western Union letter. And he didn't think it was true. He thought it was a prank.
Who... Even back in 1982, were we using Western Union letters at all?
Yeah. Do you remember the commercials for Western Union? I was like...
No, I don't.
Yeah. People would go in and it was all about trusting Western Union to send your most important
I felt like it was a
telegrams.
money thing, like transferring money via Western Union.
I think it was letters and I think it was important documents and money.
Prefax machine.
But it says Hogan got the offer via a Western Union letter.
Thunderlips.
He thought it was a prank.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
And speaking of pretending how tall you are, Hulk Hogan, they say in the movie he's 7 feet.
Yeah, and he's not.
He's not. But a lot of this is random facts. So let's go to Remember When.
Okay, I can do that. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I only have one remember. I remember when I think I saw Rocky 3 in the theater. I remember falling in love with Eye of the Tiger.
Of course.
And then I went from the Lincoln Village movie theater over to Flipside.
Mm-hmm.
Flipside was the record store.
And you bought the 45 record.
And I was really nervous that I couldn't find it or maybe they sold out. And I got there and there was this whole display. Because I used to buy 45s. I didn't buy tapes.
No, we all bought 45s.
I didn't buy LPs. I bought 45s. And I got there and there was this huge display of, movie posters and there's probably 2,000 45s of Eye of the Tigers. And it had the envelope, the 45 envelope had a tiger on it. And I was just like, this is awesome.
And you're like, I have 2,000 to choose from.
Yes.
I remember flipping through. You remember how they would put 45s in you'd have to flip through and file.
Yeah.
That example, they're right there.
They're all the same one, right?
But just like you said, I would get so nervous because there were two record stores in DeKalb where I grew up.
What were they called?
Record Revolution and Apple Tree Records.
Okay.
And so those were my first stop. But a lot of times, if we would go to Fox Valley Mall in Aurora, and the record store there was Sam Goody.
Okay.
I think. And that's where you would get the most recent, or I felt like they had more to choose from.
Okay.
Let's just say that. And I think it was Sam Goody. Did you ever go to Fox Valley? Or
No.
was that way off?
Way off the beaten path.
Well, anyway, I have memories of being there and being like, I'm going to get this 45, and I'd flip through and it would say the name of the song and there's nothing there. And I was too shy to ask if there were really any in the back.
Do you want to know what was on the other side of Eye of the Tiger 45? No way you know this.
The search is over. I do not know this song.
It's called Take You on a Saturday.
Yeah, didn't quite hit the charts.
Now, was the idea of the other side of the 45 to be, did they purposely put not a popular song on there, or were they trying so that they can sell another one with another single with another bad song? What was the idea of 45s?
So most of the time, the B-side, that's where we get the language B-side, is it's not a good song.
Yeah.
It's kind of just one that they can throw on there.
Yeah.
Because the goal is to make money, right? So if you're going to have another hit, you want to sell another record.
Yeah, I have one exception. Do you have one exception?
Right, the Beatles.
Yes.
Yeah, the Beatles always had a good song.
They had Hey Jude, and on the other side was Revolution. I'm like, this is the best 45 ever.
I had an Everly Brothers 45 also, and both songs on each side were good.
What were they?
Well, I had the record because it was Kathy's Clown, which was that's my name. And then on the other side,
There's a song called Kathy's Clown.
Yeah.
Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah, and what's very important for you to know, it's with a C.
It is with a C.
Yeah. Guess who bought me this 45?
Peg?
Yeah.
Nice Peg. All right.
So anyway, yes, we're kind of got sidetracked with all the music here, but I think that actually we're on. Can I do my Remember When?
Sure, babe.
So I said last week, actually this could be a bit of a hot take as well.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm not ready.
Okay. So I think I kind of already said this. Favorite Rocky, and I kind of decided to, in this watching of 1, 2, 3, and 4 back to back, I haven't rewatched 4, but I'm going to in the next couple days, that I was going to be open-minded to that maybe another one of these movies was actually my favorite, but Rocky 3 is still my favorite.
All right, as long as you're going there, I'm going to say this is my least of the 4.
That's so not shocking to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my take. This is a fun movie, but it seems like, and you're going to be like, this is the difference between why I like Pink Floyd and Widespread Panic, and you like
pop music.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Rocky 3 is all candy.
Correct.
It's all like superficial, or it just seems candy, whereas Rocky 1, let's just say, seems like meat and potatoes and vegetables. Like there's more substance to Rocky 1 than Rocky 3.
I agree with you. It's more commercial. It's cut differently.
Yeah.
And it's a totally different tone.
Yep.
It's funny because I've been thinking about tone lately in shows. Like, I'll give you 2 examples. Number 1, The Hangover. The first Hangover has a really specific tone.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's a comedy, etc., crass comedy, but it really it's something I can watch over and over again. I would actually call it a well-done movie.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Hangover 2 is like grasping for like threads of the first one.
Just
Hangover
trying.
2 is rough.
Yeah.
Hangover 3 is like, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Like they so lost the tone. And I'm not even trying to be like, I'm not completely against, sequels and everything. It just is, the tone is completely different.
Yeah.
Euphoria just came back. Everybody keeps telling me, and I'm watching clips. I haven't watched it all completely yet, but I'm watching clips, and everyone's like, it's a completely different tone.
Yeah.
So basically, there was a vibe that was caught, and then all of a sudden they switch it. Now, here's the thing. With Rocky, it was purposeful. Don't you think? I don't think they were like, let's match that gritty tone.
Right.
I think that, again, it's that meta thing. He became commercial. He became famous. It became candy. You know what I mean? It switched.
I totally agree with you. Sorry.
That's Hangover 1.
Yes, it
in case
is.
anyone didn't know.
All right, are we ready to move?
Yeah, I would say that I also want to say that I know I saw this in the theater, and it was just a very big deal in our high school. I wasn't in high school yet; I was in middle school, but it was a very big deal. Was it to you?
Of course. I mean, every Rocky was a big deal.
Yeah.
Up until Rocky 5.
Yeah, and being like Clubber Lang and the feather earrings and everything was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't all have mohawks, but it was, there was some style.
Mr. T was everywhere. He was on A-Team. He had a cartoon. He was breakfast cereal. He was everywhere.
Yeah, Mr. T breakfast cereal.
Well, because I haven't played any clips from Rocky 3, I'm going to play one for no particular reason other than to bring people back into the feel of Rocky 3.
The vibe.
And if we want to talk about it, we can. Kill you to death, sweetie.
Kill you to death.
What else is new? Mick.
Mick is a little bit over the top in this movie.
I totally disagree. I love the more over the top he is, the better.
But here's the thing. This is you and I kind of flipping back and forth.
Yeah.
Mick in the first Rocky is a really interesting character. I feel like I can tell he's not showering. When he talks, he spits.
Yes, he does.
He is just
quack, 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 quack.
He is the Penguin.
Yep.
From Batman. He is like, he's just dirty. Do you know what I mean? He
totally.
just doesn't care.
He's
like,
sweaty.
His hat is all stained. He
Yeah.
just looks disgusting.
Love him.
In Rocky 2, a little bit of the same. They give him a little more, chase the chicken and everything.
Get that chicken, Rock.
And in this one, first of all, he gets a little civilized as well.
Yeah.
Remember in that scene when he's Santa Claus?
When who gets civilized?
Mickey. He gets a little civilized as well. He lives with them.
Yeah, he does.
Do you know what I'm talking about when he's in the Santa Claus outfit?
I don't remember that part.
During the opening montage, the Eye of the Tiger montage, when they're showing you their life, there's a scene where they're giving Rocky Jr. a bunch of presents, and Mickey's in
I don't
Santa
remember
Claus. And he's like dancing. And so I kind of feel like he's got to be like, okay, who's Mickey again? Mm-hmm. And he's got to I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying he's got to yell.
Yeah.
He's got to be like, I got to take this up a notch.
Yeah, he sure does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's kind of funny.
For sure.
Like in Rocky 1, he's not funny.
No.
He's kind of a jerk.
He's like, you're crazy. He's like, what else is new?
What? And he also, remember when they said, he's like, what do you think he eats? And he's like, 202 pounds or something. And then they say that Rocky's 202 pounds.
That's
it's
right.
funny. But anyway, I don't mean to diss him. I just am kind of like, he's like, okay, I gotta go in with all my might.
That's right, he sure does.
So, but anyway, so that's my Remember When, is just that I really liked it. I still do. It's fun to see. Rocky 1 and Rocky 2 is a bit of a slog of watching someone really have to rise through, he's got to rise to success.
Right.
And it's a lot of especially Rocky 2 is so sad, You're watching him work in the gym again, and, his only friend is a tiger, and he doesn't have anything.
Hold on, I got to do the 202 pounds.
Okay.
There you go. It's pretty funny.
It is. It's funny. This again, that's the new tone of the movie. It didn't used to be funny. They weren't doing jabs here and there, and I don't just mean hitting each other. I mean there's funny little quotes, Paulie is taken up a notch. Paulie used to be
I don't sweat you.
I don't sweat you, Todd. I don't sweat you. That's what I've been saying to you for the last couple of days. I just don't. Because he says it 4 times in this movie.
Yes.
I don't sweat you.
That's his big line.
Be a sad character. Remember in Rocky 1 when he comes home and he throws the turkey out and then he's almost scary.
Yeah.
And now he's kind of a caricature.
I just need to pause and say, and we said this in the first movie maybe, Sylvester Stallone is 5'9".
I know.
I'm 5'9".
Yeah, you're 5'9".
And to think of Rocky as my height is insane.
I know. Now I'll tell you when I could see it. At the very beginning of Rocky 3, when Paulie's kind of drunk and goes to prison for busting up the pinball machine.
Yeah.
When Rocky picks him up, they're face to face having a conversation, and they're the same height.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, you can tell how big Rocky is right there.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
and then how is he? Okay, it's a WTF.
Are we gonna do random facts?
Yeah, let's go random.
All right, random. Here we go. Mr. T was discovered at a toughest bouncer competition. Stallone saw him and cast him almost immediately.
But it was on a show called Games People Play.
Yeah, I think his casting director said, look at this guy, and the footage was from that show.
Yeah, Brian Gumbel used to. Do you remember Games People Play?
No.
They would pit people against each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't remember that. Mm-hmm. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor was written specifically for the film after Stallone couldn't get the rights to use what song, sweetie?
Another One Bites the Dust by
good.
Queen. Queen is no.
Boom, boom, boom.
Another One Bites the Dust. You know what's funny though?
What?
I don't think they suffered from not letting them use it because it became just as popular.
Well, what Sylvester Stallone has said over and over is that there are these accidents that happen all the time, and it turns out that so for example, he tore his pectoral muscle.
Yes.
So it forced him into that storyline of switching to being not being a southpaw, and it enhanced the movie.
Yeah.
And that was not by design. It was an accident that they had to adjust to.
Yeah.
And same goes with this. So, anyways.
We haven't even talked about the Eye of the Tiger video with all the garbage bags.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Metrodome. The Metrodome is a stadium in Minneapolis that has now since been torn down.
Oh.
And they have like these plastic baggies instead of the wall.
Oh.
And it reminds me of the Survivor video because it's the least expensively produced video of all time. I'm just making that up, but it sure seems to be that way. It looks
that way.
Stallone actually called up the members of Survivor and asked them to write a song based on the script. They wrote it in a few days. Good for them. Eye of the Tiger hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed there for 6 weeks. And Stallone, we already talked about his body fat. So that's what I got for random facts.
You know, something that maybe this should have been in the beginning and set the scene is part of the reason I love this movie so much is I love the transition. As we all know, the beginning of every Rocky movie is the end of a fight.
Yes.
Right? And so, you know, you're starting Rocky 3 showing us the
end of Rocky 2.
End of Rocky 2, and it goes straight in to Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's like Rocky fireworks or, you know, it says his name. And I love that excitement. I love I love the music going into Eye of the Tiger. Again, it's why I like music videos. I like montages. I like to feel all those feelings. So you're right. Like, I can still say that Rocky 1 is an Academy Award-winning movie. It's better in that way.
Yeah.
But Rocky 3 is so fun. And then you see how good he looks.
Yeah.
He kind of looks, I mean, again, it's hard to, like, say this now, but he looks hot, right?
Well,
Rocky
body, forget about it. I don't know if, like, from the neck up, Sylvester Stallone does it. He's not, like, Brad Pitt pretty.
Yeah, he's so chiseled now in Rocky 3 that it's, like, it's a little off-putting.
In Rocky, he's, like, normal,
just a normal man,
normal dude,
and he's good looking man, but normal. And Adrian looks so beautiful, and they have all this money, and they have all this like this amazing house, and you know it's just fun to see that.
Yeah,
and I love, and the music's perfect.
Yeah.
So what that tells me is that they had the movie. There is the part when Apollo says, "You had the eye of the tiger, and you need to get it back." So did Survivor hear that? And then write a song? That's
a good question. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Because it's hard to think of this movie without that song.
Correct.
If that's just the Eye of the Tiger and that's just part of the storyline and there's no song that says... Now what's interesting is they play it at the beginning of the movie. Do they play? That's the only time they play it, right? Eye of the Tiger?
They just... But it's like background. It's like instrumental.
Okay, maybe so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, they play the whole song. It's like a music video.
Well, it's the beginning of what his formula is for these movies because Rocky 4 seems to be a bunch of montages.
There's no easy way out.
Yeah.
And that's not the only song.
No.
But you know what we're forgetting about?
What?
Pushing, getting ready for a fight. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is this Rocky 4 or Rocky 3?
Rocky 3. That's what Frank Stallone is singing in the...
Which part?
It's the part where it's such a bad song. It's when they're getting ready for the Clubber Lang fight with Mickey, and there's all the people everywhere, and there's balloons and everything, and Frank Stallone is in the background singing Pushing, getting ready for a fight. Getting ready for a fight.
I didn't know that
That's all
was...
he says. Pushing, getting ready for a fight. Pushing every day and night.
I love the fact that he's loyal to his brother, even though his brother doesn't seem to have a ton of talent.
Well, if we believe that Frank Stallone is an actual character in these movies, he's gone from singing on the street to singing in the this place that he's...
Take it back. Do, 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 do. Take it back.
So we haven't even gotten to do yet.
Oh, I think we have to right now, even though we're talking about something else.
Then we're going to do things we say in our house.
All right.
Things we say at home.
Sweetie, I'm going to serenade you tonight. Okay. Stop right there. I wish I had a sound effect like screech. We just need to.
Do.
What is she doing?
I don't know.
No, Adrian,
That
what are you
should be
doing?
our clip when something's wrong in a movie.
Do.
Sweetie, or Todd says that at home a lot.
I haven't said it in a while, but I used to say it all the time.
This is something we say.
Whenever there's a part of the movie that we say in our daily lives, and I used to say that all the time. I probably haven't said it in 20 years.
Do.
You gotta say do. You can't say do.
Well, and you know what makes me laugh too is since when did Rocky start to sing? Like Rocky, it's like he got a brain transplant in Rocky 3.
Yeah, he's mature. He's financially responsible. All of a sudden he can read off a cue card.
He couldn't read before, and now he's singing in this amazing way.
Yeah.
And he's like all intelligent and making big choices and work. He's just totally different person.
Do you have anything else for random facts?
Oh yeah. So let's talk about that this year, 1982. E.T. opened June 11th, and it was the biggest box office hit for 11 years.
Well, that's probably the one that beat it, right?
It knocked Rocky 3 off number 1 in 2 weeks.
As well it should have.
It should have. Also released that year.
E.T. phone home.
I thought I want to talk. You can talk now.
Well, quick preview. The month of May might be Space Month. Is that right?
Yes. We're going to do E.T.
And we're going to do E.T. And I wrote down the movies because JC helped us with it. Mm-hmm. And I thought I had it there.
I can tell you what they are.
What are they?
Space Month. Next month, we are going to do Apollo 13.
Boom.
We're going to do E.T.
Boom.
We're going to do...
I got it.
Spaceballs.
Boom.
And we're going to do...
Interstellar. 4 solid movies.
And we're doing Space Month because of Artemis.
That's right.
They're very inspirational, and so we got to talk about space.
That's right. What else you got?
Okay, so other movies released that year. You ready?
Yeah.
This is quite the year.
Okay.
Poltergeist.
Okay, that's Carolyn. Is that her name?
Caroline.
Caroline.
Mm-hmm. Tron.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I don't have any sound
clips. Is it Caroline?
I think Caroline
no, it's Carol Ann.
Carol, I don't know. It starts with a C.
It's Carol Ann.
Okay.
Okay, Poltergeist, Tron.
Never saw Tron. Think it's boring and not a good movie.
You know who it is?
Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
The Thing.
Okay.
John Carpenter's
saw
movie.
that. Yeah.
I've seen that. Mm-hmm. With, what's his name?
What's his name?
Goldie Hawn and...
Goldie Hawn is
No. Goldie Hawn.
Burt Reynolds?
No. Kurt Russell. Thank you. Kurt Russell's in it. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which we have done.
Yeah.
Star Trek II: Wrath of Khan.
Now that's a good movie, and I'm not even a Star Trek guy.
Yeah, it's really
crazy.
Good. You know why? Because of the thing in the ear. Remember when Khan puts that thing in that guy's ear to eat his brain?
No. It sounds delicious.
I do.
That guy's from Rocky 1 and Rocky 2.
You're connecting
it's
it
one
back.
of the announcers.
I know.
One more. One of the best.
There's no party for me in here. Okay. So, also that movie was that year was Twilight Zone, the movie. Okay. Also, a few other things. Music that year, Thriller came out. Number 1 song that year was Ebony and Ivory.
Okay.
And then Eye of the Tiger also came in at number 1 for at least 6 weeks. And then TV, Cheers.
Yeah.
Knight Rider and Family Ties all premiered.
Sweetie, if you can only have one of those shows.
Family Ties.
Of course.
Yeah, no doubt. I love Cheers because, I made my blonde after Sam Malone. But I would say Family Ties now.
Whenever Family Ties was on, the world was okay.
It was. It made us feel so comfortable.
All due respect to the other 4 characters on that show, that there is no show without Alex Peter Keaton.
I agree.
Yeah.
I have a few more things that are relevant to you.
Sure.
Sports. Freshman Michael Jordan hit the game winner in the NCAA championship for North Carolina that year.
Yes, he did. Against Georgetown, I believe.
Cal Ripken Jr. played game number 1 of his record consecutive game streaks.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
First NFL player strike in history.
I remember that. And
how many days do you remember?
I don't remember, but I remember that the NFL got a different league going, and they were called scabs. The people who played were called scabs.
That's kind of...
They tried anyways.
And scabs is like people who cross a picket line.
Correct. That's what they were, right?
Oh, okay. Let's see. The Lakers beat the 76ers in the NBA Finals.
The 76ers were good back then. Those were fun.
A very significant person passed away that year, and I'll give you a hint. SNL and Chateau Marmont.
Belushi.
Yep. And U.S. was in a deep depression.
Oh, that
the
sounds
Dow
familiar.
hadn't hit an all-time high in over 9 years.
Well, our financial markets are doing okay, but I happen to be in a deep depression regarding
other things
in this country, but that's neither here nor there.
Yes. So there's.
Thanks for helping me walk down memory lane, sweetie.
Yeah, I knew you would like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in. It says I have in random facts that the tension between Mr. T and Carl Weathers, who plays Apollo, was real on set. So when Lang knocks Apollo's handshake away before the fight, Weathers' reaction is genuine.
That's interesting. I don't know if I buy it, but that's interesting.
Yes. It says.
Real quick. Good old Clever.
Really interesting way of talking. And I'm not even trying to be funny.
He had no acting experience, and he did okay.
He did great. He scared me.
Yeah.
Like, what scared me about Clubber Lang was obviously how strong he was, first and foremost, because he could really hit, or that's the way they kind of, make him his character. He crossed lines. Hulk Hogan does too in the movie. They cross lines that you're very uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the Hulk Hogan, wrestling match part. It's supposed to be for charity. It's supposed to be funny. And then all of a sudden people are getting thrown around and getting hurt.
Yeah.
And when Rocky gets thrown, he says,
"Catch me.
Catch me."
That's right.
So one other thing, random facts. The Philadelphia Museum of Art refused to keep the Rocky statue after filming.
Yeah,
what do you think about that?
I've gotten so confused as far as how many statues there are and where they've been placed. I've kind of no longer care, because I feel like I just heard on a podcast this morning there's 3 of them.
Oh boy.
Scattered, and I don't know if that's true. And they keep moving
the famous one,
to and from the art museum stops. So I don't
know. An interesting fact is that, do you know who auditioned for the role of Duke, who is Apollo Creed's original trainer? Someone famous.
I think you might be cross-referencing people, but go ahead and tell me. If it's Morgan Freeman?
Yes.
So Morgan Freeman, because my understanding is he auditioned for Clubber Lang's trainer.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I wrote that down. You're right. Morgan Freeman auditioned for the role of Clubber Lang's trainer. Yeah. I was thinking he auditioned.
He was busy doing Electric Company, sweetie.
He had things to do.
That's right.
And also that this is the only Rocky movie where Rocky gets knocked out.
Yes,
knocked out.
That's right.
Because that doesn't happen in the other movies. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
For my random facts.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's head on over to... It did, didn't it? Yes, what I'll start with is Rocky's mansion life. He has a pinball machine room, a fleet of cars that the kids are having, blah blah blah. No,
he has a golf cart to get around his house.
Yeah, it's quite the spread he's got going from humble beginnings. But
isn't it someone's home?
Somebody famous?
Someone famous.
I feel like they talked about that in the rewatchables, but I forgot what they said.
I forgot as well.
Yeah,
I didn't write it down. Okay, keep going.
That's all I got.
So my first WTF we already did, but it's pushing, getting ready for a fight.
That song?
Day and night. That's just bad writing.
No, sweetie.
That's all. I
it's
looked
very
up
obvious.
the lyrics, and that's all they say.
Yeah, that's all you need. He's pushing and he's getting ready for a fight.
And he's pushing every day and night?
Yeah, that's right.
But the irony is
he's not at all. He's phoning it in.
He's totally phoning it in. He's dancing and not really working hard. And Nick is getting pissed.
I'll enter a WTF. Polly continues to just be a horrible human being. The racism is out and about.
He's just a racist.
He's not beating up his sister anymore or threatening to beat her up with a baseball bat. He's just judging people based on the color of their skin. Nice job, Polly. Well done.
And somehow, for some reason, thinks he's better when he's...
I don't sweat you.
I don't sweat you. And he also, that is when I'll put in my favorite quote from Rocky, which is, "Hey, Paulie, don't be getting mentally irregular."
I will find that.
Okay, so while you're looking for Paulie as a racist scene, let's see. I love that this isn't really a WTF as much as I just love it that they, in the opening montage with Eye of the Tiger, when they're showing all the things, that you can see Rocky on the Muppet Show.
Yeah,
which is real.
And they had to dub in
Rocky Balboa
from Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, because it was real footage from when Sylvester Stallone was on the Muppet Show.
So Jim Henson agreed to do the voice and just say Rocky Balboa. But
I love that.
Here's your scene that you're talking about.
You know what? I'm with you, Apollo. I don't have 6 years.
Paulie's got some privileged guts going on there. He's in a room with a bunch of black people,
boxers,
African Americans, and just judging the crap out of them.
Yeah, he's full on racist.
Yeah.
Like, let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
And he is, which is, I'm going to get to my favorite quote, because I have a lot of favorite quotes, but it's coming. And then, let's see. I also have that already that we discussed, that Sylvester Stallone dropped 40 pounds for this role, which we already discussed. And I think that's it. Yeah. The rest of the stuff is not that interesting, but I know we don't really have a category for this, but I have questions.
Yeah.
Can you give me some kind of
It'll take me a minute, but I'll find something that has to do with questions.
Yeah, find me something that has to do with questions, and then I will ask them.
Okay.
You ready?
No.
Okay. Do you want to share something else?
No.
Do you want me to sing "Push"?
You know what that's from?
That's good enough. That would be Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
I don't know where this one's going, so I'm not going to do it.
I wouldn't play it. I would stop right there. Was that Arnold or was that somebody else?
That was Arnold from
Terminator?
Kindergarten Cop, I think.
Okay.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. Are you ready for my questions?
Let's hear 'em.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Can you give me some I don't know if that works. Okay, number 1. Why can Rocky do commercials now? What happened?
He learned to read in Rocky 2 when Adrian was pregnant, so he got really good at reading.
Okay. But he can just do commercials. He's like doing Rolex.
Oh yeah.
He's all like he's way beyond these two.
I'm pretty sure he had a brain transplant. They forgot to put that in there.
I think he had a brain transplant. Yeah. Number 2. Why when they're in the place where he's learning how to box, what's it called? The club, not the club. The gym. Yeah. It's not the club. When they're in the gym and they're pushing for a fight, when they're not singing that song, the band, why is there a band, is playing the Rocky theme.
That's right.
How do they know the Rocky theme?
Sweetie, it's movie magic.
Because they're playing the song that goes along with the movie, but that shouldn't be happening in real life. Do you hear it?
God, I love Mick.
Do you hear them playing the Rocky theme?
Yeah. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, they should not know the Rocky theme.
Well, there's another thing. I listened to another podcast today where apparently there's a scene where Rocky and Apollo are watching film.
Okay.
To learn, but within that thing, there's also clips of the movie. So there's some
yeah, some
misses.
crossover where it's like as a viewer you understand that that's the Rocky
yeah, it's
theme,
helpful, but
it shouldn't exist.
Right, exactly.
Okay, my next question is, why is Adrian now at all the fights? She didn't used to go.
She went to all of them except for Rocky 2, babe.
But she used to... No, Rocky 1, she did not go in.
Oh, that's right. She didn't go in. She showed up after it was over.
All of a sudden, she's dressed up and clapping and happy.
Because her husband won 10 in a row. There's nothing to worry about now.
I guess.
Yeah. All good questions. Fair questions.
And then this last one we already did is, why can Rocky sing now?
It's not do-do-do-do. It's do-do-do-do. Good questions. All right, we ready?
Yes.
Do you have any hidden gems?
I have a bunch of... Shimmer. I have all my favorite quotes. Them all already.
Oh, okay.
They kind of fall under hidden gems because they're just great quotes, which we already did.
I got a hidden gem.
Okay, go ahead.
Duke.
He's great.
He's great.
He's the best.
He's a good actor.
Yep.
He's loyal to Apollo.
Yep.
He ends up being loyal to Rocky after Apollo dies. Duke is like the unsung hero of the Rocky series.
I agree. And he tolerates Paulie.
Yeah.
And no one should have to tolerate Paulie.
Damn right.
Yeah, I agree with that. Props.
This isn't a hidden gem. It's more of a question. Doesn't seem like Clubber has got a lot of friends.
No, he's sad. He's a sad man.
He trains alone.
Uh-huh.
Even though he does have people in his corner
yeah, he's
at
got
the
that
fight.
One guy. Yeah.
He got a few people. I like the fact that they're blue. The robes are blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a contrast.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like Clubber is just kind of a lonely dude.
Well,
ready to fight somebody.
He rose through the ranks. Like he
did.
He did not like.
This guy's gonna kill you to Tamara.
Way up to Rocky.
Yes,
like,
he did.
His whole intention was, I want. So I don't know if you remember, but last week or last 2 weeks when we were talking about Rocky and Rocky 2, one of the things I mentioned is that Rocky was never assuming or going after the heavyweight championship. He was fighting for a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, because he.
We talking about Rocky 1?
Yeah, Rocky 1 and 2.
He was doing it to make money.
Sure, but he also it was belonging.
He loved the sport.
Big talks about this.
Yeah.
Like he didn't even think he could ever fight someone like Apollo.
Yeah.
He tried to keep the business card from Apollo because he thought that's as close as he could ever get to
it. Yeah.
So my point is he was not trying to become heavyweight champion of the world. Where Clubber, that was his whole goal.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not going to take this away from me.
Man's got a plan.
Yeah.
Can I go back one category?
Sure. Okay.
I wanted to say this to the end, but I always forget to bring stuff up, so I'm going to bring it up now. Who wins the fight between Apollo and Rocky at the end of this movie?
I already know the answer. Do you really
know it, or you think you know it?
No, I know it because Rocky tells us in Rocky Balboa.
Oh, he does? Mm-hmm. No, tell me what happened.
Oh, no, he tells us in Creed.
Oh.
He tells us.
What does he say?
Apollo.
Of course.
Apollo 1. Yeah.
Duh. First of all, I would put Apollo up against Mr. T, Rocky, Drago, Tommy Morrison.
He's strong, smart, and fast.
Forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Apollo's the best.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. So he tells. I think it's in Creed 1, but he tells them that he won because
and nobody is surprised. Which the whole premise of this movie is stupid because Apollo is just better.
The best, and even the whole thing that they were talking about in the rewatchables that they were pissed about is the beach scene. There is a point, obviously, they're giving you a montage of Rocky really figuring out how to move his feet and everything. It's fun to watch. But on the beach, eventually Rocky beats Apollo running. And Bill Simmons said that he asked, Apollo in real life, who is actors.
Carl Weathers?
Carl Weathers. He asked Carl Weathers in real life, did you slow down? So Sylvester Stallone could beat you. And he's like, of course I did.
You could see that he slows down.
He slows down.
You don't need So Rocky is now overtaking Carl Weathers, and it's very obvious Carl Weathers is not trying that hard.
Yeah.
And then they do that scene where
they jump in the ocean, and they're excited.
Yeah, and it's kind of an awkward hug. Bill Simmons was making fun of the hug.
Yeah,
I didn't think it's as awkward as Bill did.
Neither did I. It's also in slow motion, so it looks silly.
Yeah.
So I guess my hidden gem would be Adrian on the beach. Let's just do that. I just made that up right now, but it gives us a chance.
I think he already said, I'm afraid. Let me go back. I'm afraid. Where is it? So this is like the Rocky 2 version of Win Rocky Win. Because now he's about to train for real. Rocky's good at, I live with a fighter.
I live with a fighter. It's interesting because that quote, not like, word for word, but we were watching the Rory documentary yesterday, the golfer. And there's a part where he talks about that he actually saw a sports psychologist.
Yeah.
And that the sports psychologist said to him, it's really not about failure.
No.
People can live with failure. It's about the not going into it with, I can't remember exactly how he said it.
I don't remember his language either, but it was good.
It was good. Like, you have to go into it. If you let your mind, because Rory had an issue with, like, he would choke at
the wrong time at the Masters.
And he's like, if he could just go in and do the best he can do, someone else may win.
Yeah.
But as long as he knew he did the best he could, it's not about the failure.
Well, I remember he's like, you can't think about the last shot.
No.
You just got to think about this shot.
Right.
So you hit it in the bunker.
Yeah.
Now what are you going to do that you've hit it in the bunker?
Right.
Yet another opportunity.
Yeah.
I know I'm playing this all screwed up because this is earlier in the speech, but I just want to play Rocky saying that he's afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good job, Adrian. Good job, Rock.
We got house. We got cars.
Yeah. We got money.
All right. So that is true. It's not just, it's good for a movie, but it's good for all of us in life. That is my, oh my God, what's so funny?
What?
I didn't do a whole thing on Rolling in the Deep.
Oh, good.
Isn't that interesting?
You don't need it because we're already an hour in.
I know. So let me use this as my Rolling in the Deep instead. Is that it's not about losing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first Rocky movie, he loses.
Yeah.
And we still love him. Why? Because he went in and did what he could do with what he had. And that's really, we can live with that.
Yeah.
What Adrian is telling Rocky he can't live with is being afraid or giving up or thinking he needs to go fight to make Apollo feel good or make Mickey feel good.
Yeah.
He's got to go in and be like, I'm going to give it my best shot.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. I would say the other thing that I think is really beautiful, that's a little bit deep, is I really do love Apollo and Rocky's friendship.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's really lovely that Apollo decides to use his failure, if you want to call it that, and use it to benefit someone else.
Yeah.
Instead of just because it's not like we find Apollo like an alcoholic somewhere. He's still completely civilized and is doing well in life. Like he was a commentator. You know, he was commentating that fight,
right.
the Clubber Lang fight. So he's still doing great, but he's like, we got to do something here. We got to do something. And I love that. Like, I love that he came in to help Rocky, and they obviously become really good friends. He ends up giving him his boxers to box in. Is that where boxers comes from?
I don't know. It's a good question. Probably, right?
Yeah. He lets him wear the Living in America boxers. We don't hear that till Rocky IV. And so I love him.
You just make sure you wash those.
And then we get Ding Ding. And,
Ding Ding.
And it's just a really, like, this movie gives us a lot to enjoy, and I'm going to use my this is kind of rolling in the deep, and my favorite quote, and maybe you can find it.
Okay.
Is at right when Rocky's walking in to fight Clubber, they get to the door, and Paulie is the one who's going to walk out first, and Rocky has his hands on Paulie's shoulders. Apollo's on one side, I think Duke's on the other, and Paulie turns around and said to Apollo, "You did real good, Apollo."
Yeah, I remember that.
I really like that because I feel like that's Paulie's growth. And
he finally came around.
And you know what? I'm sorry.
There they go.
I feel like with two short lines there, you kind of bring them all together. And I did have one more WTF that it can be whatever. I don't know why Adrian and Paulie are at the gym. Why did they need to be there?
Well, they can go shopping. They can go to the beach.
Why did they even go to LA? They don't even need to be there.
Moral support, sweetie. I need moral support when I go to work.
Okay. You want me to sit and watch you all day?
Yeah. Just watch me talk to people about bearing pads.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's what I need. So we stopped selling magnets about 15 years ago.
I know. That's why I like to say it. I'm always like, do you sell magnets? He's like, not for 15 years.
Not quite. What else do you have?
That's it.
Oh, I had some trivia, but we answered all of them as we usually do. Rocky III was released the same year as what other Stallone blockbuster?
First Blood?
First Blood, very good. I think that's true. Quite a year for Sly. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
This is impossible. There's no way you're going to get it.
Okay.
What's the name of the charity event where Rocky fights Thunderlips?
Pushing, getting ready for a fight.
It's Friends of the Library. That's what it was called.
That's nice.
Yeah, isn't it? So once again, I feel like I should close the show with the last 30 seconds of the fight when Rocky's going to put Clubber on his butt.
Sure.
You good with that?
And then, before you leave, come back next week. We're doing Rocky IV, so you get to meet this man named Drago.
I must break you.
And his wife, and you get to hear the tea about Brigitte Nielsen and what ended up happening with her and Sylvester Stallone.
What's the T? What does T stand for?
The T means the gossip.
Why is it called tea?
Because it's hot. And I'm going to spill it.
So tea is hot.
Tea
so
is
not
hot.
iced tea. This is hot tea.
This is hot tea that I'm going to spill.
Got it. Rocky IV next week, and then Space Month in May. See you guys all next Tuesday.